Yes, people. We are back in the building for another live NBA chillathon. Right now, it is Western Conference time. The Lakers 1-0 lead against the Warriors. Game two. A lot riding on it, especially for the Warriors after their performance in the first game. Can the Lakers build on their first game performance and get a 2-0 lead in the series? Man like CM in the building, man like Chino in the building. We're co-streaming on CM22 and on Pros Only Sports. Big up to everybody that's going to be in the chat throughout the duration of this game. Big up to everybody right now. What you man saying?
Man, I'm excited for this one because I missed game one, so I wanna take in this game fully. It's a great series. I have a feeling it's gonna go the distance, but you never know. If the Lakers end up taking a 2-0 lead, we're at the Chase Center. We know the Warriors are much more comfortable at home, but anything can happen in the playoffs. And they say a series doesn't start until the away team gets the W in enemy territory. So we shall see what happens. LeBron James, he didn't have his best performance in game one. And we haven't quite had that LeBron James signature performance yet. So you never know what can happen today. AD, very interesting. He played well in game one. Can he keep it up? Consistency is key with him. Defensively, he has been crazy, leading the playoffs in blocks in this postseason. You can't say nothing much about AD on the defensive end, to be fair. An interesting change from the Warriors, which we'll speak about in a second, is JaMychal Green coming in for Looney in the starting lineup. Big up to Roland, Chino, everybody in the chat.
Come on. Chino, what you saying, my bro?
Man, I'm pissed, man. They messing with my parlay, man. I ain't saying
Yo,
nothing.
don't keep on
But
Looney.
nah, hey, may the force be with them, Jimmy. May the force be with them. I definitely think it's about to be 1-1 in the series. Game one was fire, bro. We was both here watching game one.
Yeah,
and
it was a good
wait,
game.
were we? Or am I lying?
No, we were. It was a good game.
Okay, I'm tripping. Yeah, but yeah, the Warriors, man, down 14 to being down what 2, I think,
Yeah,
in
it was
the
like
space
two.
of like 2 minutes.
Yeah, they went on a run
So
in that fourth.
that is your best. But yeah, that's all I gotta say right now. It's gonna be a
Cool.
good series, good game.
Cool. But hey, look, we got some news in it. Some breaking news. With Mike Budenholzer of the Milwaukee Bucks, being fired. When we say fired, I'm not gonna say it's any mutual termination or anything. I feel like he's been fired based on the performance. Now it's pretty interesting. He's the first coach since Mike Brown at the Cleveland Cavaliers that has had a winning record and was fired. So what do you guys think about Budenholzer and his dismissal from the Milwaukee Bucks?
Taking everything personal out of the equation, I think it had been coming for Matt Budenholzer. He was able to be a part of that championship winning team and coach that championship winning team in 2021. A great achievement, first championship in 50 years. We all know what that meant to the city of Milwaukee. But even before then, there had been playoff disappointments where maybe you could have pointed at the likes of Giannis not being ready and other guys, maybe the roster not being good enough. But no doubt about it, Mike Budenholzer was a part of that. So even though he did win the championship, which I think brought him a bit more respect and brought him a bit more time and kind of took the heat off of him in that regard, it was only going to take maybe a couple bad years or a bad year to say, okay, we're focusing on you again. Because usually in the NBA, it is the coach that is the first full guy, and it's caught up to him now. So everybody speaks about his inability to make adjustments when it matters the most, whether that be in late game scenarios, whether that be in the NBA playoff series, game of 7, first to 4, where you have the opportunity to look at what your opponent's doing, and then it's almost like a chess game. What move are you going to make next in order to give your team the advantage? And he has failed to do that more times than he has. So it's a shame, obviously, but it's gonna be interesting also to see how the Bucks are gonna be able to rebuild because they've got Brook Lopez who could be going into free agency. If Chris Middleton doesn't pick up his player option, could
Yeah,
be going into free agency. Drew Holiday has one more year and then a player option and could be potentially going into free agency. So a lot of their core guys are getting up there in age now. They're above 30, except for Giannis. And there are a few other guys
yeah,
lower in the rotation in their 30s too. So it's an important time for the Bucks organization if they want to continue being one of those top teams, contending teams, because there's gonna have to be a rebuild along the way that brings probably some more youthful talent in there that keeps their championship window going.
yeah, yeah. Chino, what's your thoughts on Budenholzer and his dismissal from the Bucks?
As a Miami Heat fan, it's a sad day for the organization because, boy, we have his number. um, Last year, the year they won the championship, a
Yeah,
lot of Heat fans, we was very happy and excited because we knew that extension was coming.
mm,
Budenholzer can't coach, man. He is rubbish. So we
mm,
knew that extension was coming. So we were like, "Oh yeah, we safe in the East." Like that's how we felt. Like Ja. Um, but I mean, like CM said, everything. He was hanging on by the thread. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
Since the bubble, I think if Miami had got bounced by the Celtics in the conference final, they would have probably fired him then. But because Miami went so
mm,
far on such a good run in the
yeah,
final, take the Lakers to 6 games, being
yeah,
unhealthy. Um, I think that gave him a little hope. And then
yeah,
was that the year after that they won the championship that year?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So
yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
after, yeah,
yeah, COVID, the restricted season where
restrictions,
only
yeah,
certain amount of fans can be in there, but they want to talk about the bubble.
yeah.
But yeah,
That season was wild.
but yeah, like CM said, man, he was on a. I think he was on a thin ice with them. It's kind of crazy though because of the circumstances that surrounding his like
Yeah.
lapse of concentration in the playoffs this year. To say, I
Mm,
mean, losing our family members, that's a big thing.
mm,
But yeah, I mean, it's probably not good for us as a Celtics and a Heat fan because the Bucks
mm,
probably go get a better coach like Nick Nurse to help with Giannis' talent. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
A lot of us think over the years Bulls haven't done enough to maximize Giannis' talent.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So it might be a scary time coming for the rest of the East. It
yeah,
was already scary with a trash coach. So imagine how scary it's gonna get if they go get him an elite coach.
yeah. Because
So
the thing that's interesting about the situation is that like I was just watching ESPN prior to coming on here, and Woj was saying that the Bucks are going to take their time in terms of selecting a new coach because obviously with Giannis he's in his prime right now, so there's going to be coaches that are like obviously ones that are available, but there's obviously there's going to be coaches that are attached to other teams that after this playoff series have been are done, that the Bucks could approach one of these coaches because I don't think anyone would really want to turn down the opportunity to work with a player of the caliber of Giannis. So,
hopefully it's Missoula, huh?
I mean, if Missoula wins the championship, then he's staying put. Like I can't. I'm not saying you can't go nowhere, but you won the championship, isn't it? Like, but it's going to be interesting to see who they go for. To be honest with you, because and then obviously the situation like CM spoke about with the free agencies or potential free agencies. Well, free agency for Brook Lopez for sure, and then potential free agencies over the next year for Chris Middleton and Drew Holiday, where in order to restructure their team and bring down the average age and kind of add some youthfulness in there, they're gonna have to maybe trade away one of those pieces to be able to bring in some more pieces so that they can kind of like rebuild that starting five again. Um, and they don't want the transition to be painful because you know how it can go if you don't hit it at the right particular point in time, the transition could be painful. Where not to say they're going to be completely uncompetitive in the East, but they may have a few years where they just on a down year make playoffs and end up with first round exits. Do you know what I'm saying? Just like this one. Do you know what I mean? So they don't really want that if they want to stay competitive. Another interesting thing to me is, Milwaukee's not a big market, so what elite level players are gonna go. I mean, they will have to make sacrifices because you're gonna play with a player with the caliber of Giannis. However, are they attracted to making that move? To go into an organization that has a kind of close knit kind of vibe. It's going to be interesting to see how that works as well if they decide to go down that route in terms of the organization by trying to pair Giannis with a couple of superstars in order to kind of, let's say, delay the transition period as much as possible, because that may be the route they may decide to go down. But yeah, I mean, it's going to be interesting to see what happens moving forward with the Bucks organization. But moving on to tonight, an interesting story prior to this was also, I heard some news that Pat Bev and Russ won a ring if the Lakers end up champions this year. What do you guys think about that as a situation for those two players?
Well, yeah, if they win, they should be getting a championship ring, innit? Because they were a part of the Lakers team this season before getting traded away. So yeah, it was kind of funny. I mean, hearing about what Pat Bev had to say, but yeah, man, big ups, and they may well have themselves a ring.
No,
I'm not sure
Pat
what
Bev
people
should
will
be
be saying
ashamed of
about it.
himself. That guy's a clown.
Yeah,
Pat Bev went from, I can't wait for when the Bulls play the Lakers to knock them out of the playing contention, knock them
it's
completely out of the
shameless.
playoff to now wanting a ring. Nah, forget that guy. He's a
It's
bum.
shameless. It is so shameless, man. But yo, man, what do you expect from Pat Bev?
Yeah, man, it's funny. It's funny. I think Pat Bev was speaking mainly for himself. I don't think Russ would have. I don't think he'd accept it, to be honest with you, because
Yeah,
when you consider the situation that they were in prior to him leaving, and then now there's a complete turnaround after you leave. He didn't feel comfortable, being a part of the organization for the majority of the time he was there, and then he's moved on to the Clippers, and he looks like more of himself. I'm not so sure if he will accept the ring or not, but I think that's Pat Bev speaking for the two of them. When he's really speaking, he should be speaking for himself. But in terms of today's game, Lakers, with the 1-0 lead in the series, a great game for Anthony Davis. More of the Anthony Davis that everybody's been expecting to see of him on a more consistent basis for the Lakers. What do you think is going to happen tonight? Do you think that the Warriors are going to be able to come back, or can the Lakers, make it 2-0?
yeah. It's gonna be an interesting game. Warriors starting Jermichael Green was kind of speaking before we started the stream. How is that gonna affect the game? I kind of suggested maybe they're trying to drag AD out of the paint and create some more looks inside. But also you're gonna miss Looney's offensive rebounding, because what he does at a high level is you rebound and you find those shooters back outside. You create those second chance opportunities for Steph, for Clay, Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole, whoever it is. So it's an interesting experiment, and we've seen Steve Kerr make these changes in a playoff setting, and he obviously thinks that it's probably the best for them now, back at home. So we'll see what happens. I think the Warriors are gonna tie the series, just because I feel like this one, I want this one to go the distance. Yeah. So I think the Warriors are gonna tie the series tonight.
Yo, Chino, what do you think is gonna happen tonight between these two teams? Chino.
Yeah, tie series. I'm here, man. Tie series tonight. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good game.
Yeah.
I think it's gonna be a good game. Jamarco Green, I need to see what he does, but I think they're gonna miss Looney, man. I wouldn't have benched him, especially for my parlay, but
I
coach
think
got
he's out because of illness. Not. I don't think this is a.
Oh,
I don't think this is
to.
like an
Wait,
adjustment.
Looney is sick,
Yeah, he said he's sick.
so he's
So
not playing.
oh
I
no.
don't know if he's not playing, but he's not starting because of illness. So if it's because if he's on the bench, then he'll come into the game most likely. If it goes a bit bad for them.
Yeah.
But I just seen it on ESPN that he's out because of illness. So yeah.
So saying he's not feeling well, but would attempt to play.
Mm.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
tough. That's
Yeah.
tough if that's the case.
Yeah, that's the thing. Is like so because they'll need him at some point during the game. I'm pretty sure of that. I can't see them going the whole game without him starting having a role to play. Um, but then the thing about it is that I'm expecting a big performance from Clay. Clay definitely needs to do a lot more because one thing I have to say about the Lakers, this season what I've seen from them, they can't really close out games. It's only just in this playoff run that we've been able to see them close out games pretty well. Don't know if that's specifically because of the matchup they had with the Memphis Grizzlies, but we saw it was a shot away from the game going to overtime with Jordan Poole.
Yeah.
It was very close. Like, of course, there's been a lot of discourse about Jordan Poole. Should he have taken that shot? Yes, no, whatever your opinion is on it. However, the Lakers had their lead, and the Warriors were on a rally, and they nearly were able to tie the game up and then take it to overtime. So it's going to be interesting to see how the Lakers do throughout this game. Scored a lot of points in the paint, 54 in game one. So they're going to have to be able to do more of the same. And obviously that's going to be down to AD. And CM, you did mention, because they've gone with Jermichael Green, it's small ball. There's going to be a big disadvantage for the Golden State Warriors, as AD is going to be able to eat up all those boards and also be able to score a lot of points in the paint potentially if they don't defend well. So yeah, that's one thing that I'm looking forward to seeing, and if they can maintain that, the Lakers, because obviously I don't think the Lakers are necessarily going to rely on the three ball like the Warriors, despite the fact that they have a couple of specialists in there with Malik Beasley and Troy Brown Jr. as well. But it's going to be an interesting because the thing about it, when we were watching it right in game one, me and Chino were saying like they match up very well, these two teams. It's a very you will see when you watch it, the game flowed so nicely to the point where we were flying through the quarters, and I was like, "Yo, this is finishing too early. Like, what's going on?" Until they started taking those timeouts, I was like, "Yo, this is flowing way too nice." It was really good basketball. I want to see what's happening with LeBron as well. Hasn't shot well from three all playoffs. I think he's shooting at like 18% or something, 18.4%.
Yeah, they showed it on ESPN. I think he's 9 for 49 in the playoffs, which
Yeah,
is crazy.
which is pretty crazy from LeBron. And obviously, after having a bad performance, I want to say, is it game 5 against the Grizzlies, in that road game before they closed it out at home? Was it game 5 or was it game 4? I think it's game 5.
I think
it was game 5 where he had a pretty bad performance, and then he came out in the media and said, "Yeah, that wasn't good enough. I'm gonna correct it in the game 6." Or mate, I feel like I'm wrong. I feel like I'm wrong.
Because did they close it out in 5 or 6?
It was 6, right? So it went 2 home games for the Grizzlies, 2 home games and at that point it was 3-1. Then game 5, it was back at the Grizzlies. They lost, and it was 3-2, and then they closed out yeah. So it was game 5 where he had a pretty bad performance, and the Lakers in general had a pretty bad performance, and then it was the closeout game, where he was able to step it up. I'm interested to see what happens when him and AD are really up there in terms of their output and production for their teammates as well, and how that really affects the proceedings tonight. But we should be starting very, very shortly. Let's get into these comments, though. Big up to FT19 in the building. What are you saying? I hope you're good. Yeah, I know this is a big night for the Warriors. They need to get the win. Otherwise, it's 2-0, and you got to go back to LA, which won't be easy too. Big up to Moss as well. He's saying, what are we saying? Here we go now. Lakers, Warriors. Leafs down to Florida. Miami upsetting the Panthers. Golden State tonight. Think they can ever handle the brow? He crossed them. No good big men on Golden State. AD playing good is a massive difference. Wiggins needs to play well. Wiggins was okay, but yeah, he only scored 15 in the last game, so he needs to do better tonight if they're gonna have something. I'm interested to see what's gonna happen with Kevon Looney though, because it depends on what happens. Because they're gonna bring him early if it starts getting ugly in the paint. They'll bring him in very early, so that'll be interesting. LeBron balling good now with not shooting well, but definitely playing good. And yeah, game 5 was bad, and then game 6 LeBron played good. Yeah, fair enough. Well, the tip's about to happen. Let's get ready for this game.
Yes, sir. Draymond Green guarding AD early, which is probably something you would expect. And Austin Reeves misses his first jump shot of the game.
I'm expecting to see more action in the paint for the Warriors. Draw some fouls, go to the line. They just didn't go. 6 times they went to the line, score 5 of them. But like, gosh, to go through the game just relying on that free ball, it's a dangerous game because this isn't the 2016 Warriors.
That's the thing that helped probably the Lakers bridge the gap and hold on to the game in the end. Oh, a nice pass there by Michael Green into Draymond for the layup.
D'Lo into AD miss.
And now Jermichael in the corner misses his first free, but that's what he's going to be doing throughout the game, shooting those triples. And we've seen him knock them down in the past.
Oof. And this is...
And there's that pace.
I mean, Lakers haven't shot well at all in the opening couple of minutes.
LeBron taking his first free early in the game and knocking it down.
I think LeBron's kind of heard the calls against his 3-point shooting. Here's Clay. Can he respond? No, sure.
If LeBron can continue shooting like that, the Lakers will be forever grateful.
There's a foul. Side out.
As a team, the Lakers have struggled shooting from downtown all season. They've improved after the trade deadline, but still not the greatest of 3-point shooting teams. Screen by AD on Curry. Reeves taking another difficult jumper and getting it to go.
No, that's nice from Draymond. Here's D'Lo. Blocked by Wiggins.
Oh, good defense.
D'Lo again. Oh, that's nice. And there's going to need another big performance from D'Lo tonight as well to be able to get through this game. Ooh, Steph!
Oh, Steph! Getting it to go. Jared Vanderbilt all over him, and he still knocks down the triple.
That was nice from Steph. Here's LeBron. AD with the screen.
LeBron and Jermichael Green now. Crossovers. Trying to find AD. Almost turns it over. Vanderbilt has to let it go and misses.
Draymond pushing the pace.
Oh, look at Draymond. Ooh. Foul. But that's just too easy. Going from coast to coast, allowing him to get to to the rim almost. The Lakers early on need to do a better job of stopping that inside drive. Draymond Green has had multiple opportunities already to get to the rim. He gets fouled there. He misses the first free throw, but still, that cannot continue in the game. Or maybe that's something they're willing to give up rather than the three-pointer.
That's the thing. It's like you kind of have to be wary of both. I feel like the way they played in the first game was probably better. You would give up the three just so you can defend the paint a lot better. Because to be honest with you, the free ball for them hasn't, with Steph, it's pretty much a given. But then if you're really, defending against him well, you can have him have a not so good night by his standards. I think he shot 9 for like 23 or something like that, or 9 for 16 in the first. Like it was something like that. Here's D'Lo for
Here's
three.
Russell.
Oof, miss Jared Vanderbilt with the rebound there. LeBron just calling the play into Reeves. Vanderbilt floater, miss. And here's JaMychal Green into Curry. Oh, nice from Curry.
Nice.
JaMychal Green.
Extra pass.
Ooh, that was short.
Oh. Almost ended up bouncing in.
Yeah.
Russell just backing down Curry.
Ooh.
And he might be feeling himself, gaining confidence now in the playoffs. We saw at the end of the Memphis series, was able to have his first playoff game shooting over 50%. And since then, he's been playing very well for the Lakers. Here's JaMychal Green again in the corner for three. Knocks it down. Warriors take a 3-point lead. D'Lo, nice pump fake inside to James for the layup.
D'Lo's having a good game so far. He's involved in everything that's good offensively right now for the Lakers. That just the assist there for LeBron James. Here's Wiggins, miss. And this is where the trouble starts for the Warriors. The boards, they're not grabbing them.
James for three. Oh, 2 for 2.
He's heard the calls. He's seen the stats. He's ready. Yeah, timeout. Golden State. Good start by the Lakers. Good start by the Warriors as well.
Hey, both teams are making some good shots. I mean, D'Lo making some tough shots in the post. LeBron already making 2 triples. Went into this game 9 for 49 from 3-point range. He's already made 2 tonight.
Boy, this is what I'm saying. Like this is what I had a smile on my face the whole game because I was like, this is one of those exciting kind of games. Like the stars are on show, and there's good basketball to be played. Going to be very competitive.
Man. And they've been speaking it up, the LeBron, the Steph rivalry throughout the years in the NBA finals, whether it was with the Cleveland Cavaliers over in Los Angeles now. It's a rivalry that's gone on for the last decade or so. With Golden State more times than not getting the better of LeBron James, but he has a moment here to add another great moment and achievement in history in his career if he's able to get past the defending champs and go on his way to the Western Conference Finals.
Yeah. There was some talk about if Steph was to get his 5th ring, would he kind of surpass LeBron and his achievements?
So is Bill Russell past Michael Jordan and Larry Bird and these men?
I mean, that's what I'm saying because this is what people were saying before. They was like, well, if you're gonna talk about championships, Bill Russell's got 11, so there's no one beating him.
If you're talking goats and like Bill Russell is the goat, then if you're gonna talk about championships,
if we're talking about championships.
There
Did
were
Bill
people
Russell pass
potentially
away?
saying,
Didn't he just pass away?
Yeah, he passed away.
yeah, at the start of the season, right?
Yeah,
Just
last
before
year.
the start of the season.
Yeah, it was last year. Yeah, yes,
Hey.
just before the start of the season.
Crazy, cause I remember him being there at like a lot of the important games.
Yeah.
You know,
He passed.
recently.
Yeah, he passed. He passed. Rest in peace to Bill Russell.
Yeah.
But yeah, CM, sorry, we cut you off.
Oh, they were even saying potentially Steph could be better than Magic Johnson. He could become, is he the best point guard of all time?
Ooh,
That's the latest discussion to come out.
I mean, Magic was different though. That's a
Yeah,
city.
Mm-hmm.
cause Magic have girls in every city, so like that's different. Like Steph, I don't think Steph got that type of pull. Hey, no, yo. Hey, the
Yeah,
funniest thing was Charlemagne when Charlemagne said to Magic, "Do you ever think to yourself like, oh, it was this dirty in this city?"
Nah, all I mean out of pocket, fam. Yeah, out of pocket for them things there, fam. Them questions, fam.
No,
But
but listen, Steph Curry is the greatest shooter the game has ever seen.
yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he's also an amazing point guard. Like when he turns it on and he like the shot's not falling, he can drive and like he can hit you with some layups, some and one type stuff. Like it's crazy, some crazy circus shots.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Um, but like I don't like comparing eras, man, because Magic was different. Magic was a point guard. Like
yeah.
Magic wasn't a scorer or none of this. Magic was a true point guard. Like yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So it's kind of different. It's different. If you say compare like Magic with like Jason Kidd and like Steve Nash,
Mm.
like them guys is more like point guards, like setting up plays. I feel like Steph does it, but Steph is more of a scorer for me, man.
Yeah, Steph is definitely more of a
Mm-hmm.
scorer.
More of a combo guard than a
Yeah,
point guard.
he's not necessarily a traditional point guard, Steph. But he's definitely been a contributor to the way the game is being played now, the way people score the ball now. Everybody now grows up trying to be like Steph and shoot the free ball because it's
Yeah.
the more spectacular shot. You know what I'm saying? Or the most spectacular way to score. You know? But I don't think if he wins this fifth one that it kind of surpasses LeBron's legacy, man. As I said, in 20 years' time, when LeBron's all retired in that, he'll have a greater impact on the game of basketball than Michael Jordan, in my opinion, just because like everything that LeBron's been able to do has happened also whilst he's in the midst of his career. Like it, and he's been able to like outlast so many different changes and generations and whatnot, and he's still going as well.
Mm-hmm.
In year 20. So, oh, the tip there, but oh no,
That might be offensive interference.
yeah,
Yeah. I mean, it's interesting. Off the timeout, Klay Thompson being able to get a quick 5 points from a free and a mid-range J. And the Warriors are playing very aggressive up against AD, especially with those floating opportunities where he kind of drops back, receives the ball, floats it up. Draymond Green on the last attempt, really close up against him. Gonna have to be careful not to foul, because in his podcast, in between these two games, game one and now game two, he kind of mentioned he needs to be careful and not get into foul trouble.
Mm.
Here he is now in transition. Gives it to Jordan Poole. Coming off the bench, let's see what he can cook up tonight, and loses the ball.
Dr. J, Magic, amazingness, not just with the ladies, but pure ballers. Yeah, Dr. J as well. Ooh.
Hey, lovely slam by Hachimura, but Jordan Poole falling asleep there on the backdoor cut.
Yeah, see, Jordan Poole needs to have a better game on the defensive end than he did in the first game. To be sure, to be fair, his DiVincenzo reverse layup and in.
Oh,
Yeah, Golden State with 10 points in the paint, so they already have tried to make an adjustment there.
what
Oh,
a pass by D'Lo on
yeah,
the money.
D'Lo's cooking right now.
Like that turnover by Jordan Poole. I don't
Yeah.
know how you watch this guy play.
Oh, block!
The
AD
Warriors watch-
again!
And here's Hachimura out to D'Lo. Now Schroeder off the bench. Thought about the triple. Screen
How
by
did the
AD on
Warriors watch this
DiVincenzo's
guy?
right.
Kickball.
Mm.
Say that again, Chino. Sorry.
How did the Warriors watch Jordan Poole play basketball and decided to give him like a max contract? Like I don't get it. The guy is absolute brain dead, man.
It's got to be that. It's got to be last year's run, man. Last year's runs to the championship, innit?
No wonder why. Oh, no wonder why Draymond punched him.
That's still wild to me, bro. Like, cause he decked him, like,
I
bro,
think we're gonna hear more on Draymond podcast
when he's done, innit?
when
When he
he's
leaves,
done with the Warriors.
yeah.
I
That's
need
the
to
good
know
thing.
what happened to the guy filming it.
Yo, trust. But yeah, Draymond's actually like he's actually intelligent though because he knows when like he can't disrupt the harmony, so he just keeps it. He keeps it like everything within the team under wraps. Because he could be on that podcast and just be talking, and just creating problems, but
Yeah.
you know, he tries to stick to the basketball anyway, for the most part. Yeah, see, Looney's in the
Looney in
game.
the game.
Looney's in the game. Ooh.
Ooh, Jordan Poole airballing. Saved by Oh, not quite. Saved by DiVincenzo. Laker ball. And we got a timeout here.
They're playing drop
Lakers.
on AD. They're forcing AD into jump shots.
Yeah.
I mean, if he gets going, if he knocks, he turn that over. If he knocks it down and get going, he could get hot shooting. But
Exactly.
until he makes one, you just gotta keep playing that drop defense on him.
Yeah.
Man, I just wanna center like a real center, man. My center is a bitch.
Hey, Chino, what would you take Brook Lopez, man?
Yeah, yeah. At least he gonna let that shit fly.
Trust.
Yeah, man.
I mean,
You add
yeah,
that
I'll take Brook
shooting, rim
Lopez.
protection.
And then you actually play the 6'9", or is he 6'9" or 6'11"? The 6'11" guy in his right position, which is power forward. You know what I'm saying? Now you don't have a. Now you're not worrying about the paint being too clogged on
Okay.
offense, because Brook can shoot that three ball, and he can be down there tussling for them rebounds. Bam, for offensive rebounds.
Yeah, that's an interesting one to look out for soon. You know, for Miami, to be fair, because it kind of ticks all the boxes when you think about it from a financial perspective. You usually get the free agent in there. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know what kind of contract they'll give him, but that's interesting still. To be fair, we need a center as well. I was getting old. Rob Williams, fitness wise, not so sure if because he's sharing a lot of the time with Horford, and like Horford can shoot. I've never seen Rob Williams shoot. Bruv. He don't take shots at all in games. So like on the offensive end, I don't see anything really developing beyond what his game is right now, which is a shot blocker. I'd say an elite shot blocker at that. A guy that can grab can put down lobs, tip-ins, this, that, and the other. Like, and that's really much that, and obviously he sets a lot of screens, dribble handoffs, and all of that type of stuff going on. Like, that's all I really see from his game. I need someone that actually is like a scoring center, though. You know what I'm saying? And it's like,
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be able to get one. That's the thing. So we may have to bring in somebody like to kind of do the same dual role as like Horford, because Horford signed his extension for like an extra couple years or something like that earlier on this season, I think. So, but I don't know how long he's gonna be able to go on for. But we'll see.
Yeah, playing at a high level.
Lakers are holding their own right now against the Warriors. They really are. It's a different type of game completely when you consider how the Kings approached the Warriors. I think they at times they approached with a little bit of inexperience as well, the Kings, and that's what kind of led them down that path of it basically being a series that went the distance. So, whereas the Lakers, they're holding their own.
Oh, almost there.
Ooh, Hachimura for three.
Another triple knocked down by LA in this first quarter. Can they keep up this shooting?
Let's see. Hey, Steph. Okay.
Sheesh.
This is Darvin
Ham. Hey, man, broke the glass on the rim. Hey, nice hustle there by Schroeder to keep it in. LeBron almost turning it over. Fading away now. And he has it going tonight.
Yeah, LeBron is about to do one of them. One of those performances. It's Jordan Poole.
It's Jordan Poole. DiVincenzo, nice move. Looney. Looking for an option. Almost took that mid-range shade. Here's Moody now. Step back three. Oh! Man. Yo, Cheeto.
And Schroeder. LeBron for three. Short.
Ooh.
Steph can't get that for good.
Oh, LeBron, just too easy. In transition, spin move to the layup.
Yeah, LeBron, the foot injury for LeBron don't look like it's there. He's moving pretty well, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
He's had a bit of rest on that foot, to be fair. Here's DiVincenzo, ball fake. Into Kevon Looney with the jam. Final 45 seconds of the first.
Yeah. Is AD setting the screen, receiving out to Hachimura.
Three. And they're shooting the ball very well, the Lakers as well now from the 3-point line. It's looking kind of scary right now for the Warriors.
Hey, 62% of Curry knocking down a shot. The Lakers shooting 62% from free. Man. They got a 31-26 lead. Golden State still in it, despite the Lakers shooting superbly. LeBron mid-range in rhythm.
The long two.
Now DiVincenzo, half court, misses. And that is the end of the first quarter. Lakers lead 33-26, and a highlight of the game so far. 5 of 8 from downtown Los Angeles in enemy territory. Can they keep it up? I guess we'll have to find out.
Boy, it's been a good first quarter for the Lakers, similar to the game one. But this time it's not about the points in the paint. They are shooting well from downtown, getting those mid-range shots, you know what I'm saying, knocking those down.
Yeah.
And it's interesting how it's kind of flipped. We thought that it would be more of the same from the Golden State Warriors. Instead, they've actually outscored the Lakers. Maybe not anymore because of what's happened over the last let's say few minutes. But they were scoring a lot more points in the paint, and they were leading that statistic until the Lakers going on their little late run towards that first. So let's see what happens in the second as we move into halftime. Big up to Chris. He's saying he wants to scratch him hard in the bald head. Do you believe United? No, never. It's not gonna happen.
No,
sorry.
hey, fam. Let's not put these questions out there, yeah, because that's for them man on Twitter to discuss. Yeah. That are moving wild and reckless. Like let's stop this sack talk, fam. Like,
yeah. I mean,
bro,
we're definitely performing a lot better than expected. Because I did say at the start of the season, finish around 5th or 6th because of the fact that you had most of the same players in the squad and you're trying to implement something new. But then Ten Hag has decided to abandon his principles, play to the strengths of the team, and that's what's got us most of the results. The only thing he's been able to do and really instill is standards. He wants a certain level of standards, you know, in terms of players working hard at least every game they play in. The only time that we've seen that kind of go the other way is in those bigger games, high pressure moments, the team has crumbled because that's a mentality thing amongst certain members of the squad. So until some of those members of the team are not there, that won't change basically. So yeah, none of this sack talk. Like if we bottle or whatever, I don't think we will. I still believe we still need 3 more wins to secure top 4. Like 3 more wins should do it. But let's see how we get them, to be honest with you. If we can get them early, then that's good. If we can't, then we're just gonna go to the wire. And it is what it is.
Yeah. I think it's important to not overreact. It's great that we were able to win a trophy this season. And like you said, bro, we've overachieved. But one thing that I've always had in the back of my mind is that a lot of these guys that are in the squad right now have been part of some terrible failures in the past few years. So yeah, and it's gonna be tough to just in 1 year get rid of that mentality and those tendencies to go back in dark areas, especially when the lights shine brightest or when there's a lot of pressure in games. And what we've seen even throughout this season, whether it's against some of the top 9 teams away from home, your Man Cities, your Liverpools, like we've struggled against a lot of teams, and we've had our moments where those tendencies start to shine even more than they have on a regular basis. So we've gone on some good runs, but we've also had some really bad moments which highlight the inconsistencies that still exist in this Man United squad and need to be fixed in the next few years from now.
Yeah, this is why that's why I can't overreact to this. Steph will rebound, Wiggins drops in. Yeah, because I'm waiting for the ownership situation to kind of settle, because if it's the Glazers, Jim Radcliffe, all of that stuff, I'm seeing 3 signings that come straight into that first team, and that's it. But after that, like if it's Qatar, even with that situation, there's already been talk of financial fair play coming into play, and it's smart. We're not going to go out there and spend 500 million just because we have an owner that has unlimited funds or near enough unlimited funds. You wouldn't. That's not smart business. Like You have to get rid of players. You have to churn this. You have to, shape up the squad properly. You don't want to have an overinflated squad. Look at the Chelsea situation. I think 39 first team players. 39 first team players is wild because they've not done their due diligence in terms of trimming the squad down. Do you know what I'm saying? To fit in some of those new additions. So for us, we have tons of players who shouldn't be there, like Phil Jones, Tuanzebe, there's Tellez, Bailly, all on loan. Brandon Williams hasn't played a first team game in I can't even tell you how long.
Yeah.
Those guys should be gone first before we start really looking into other players in the squad that where you be able to generate some money, like the Maguires and the McTominays who may be pushing for, first team football. You know what I'm saying? Like so that's really, I mean, I think I kind of answered. That's who I would get rid of. Bringing in, I think you go for Harry Kane because Napoli have just won their title. Everyone's been talking about Victor Osimhen. Victor Osimhen. I think he stays at Napoli for quite some time, and it's very difficult to get players out of Napoli anyway. You're going to be spending a lot of money because they spent a lot of money.
His price just went up.
Yeah, like they brought him in from Lille for I think 72 million euros. You're going to be paying upwards of 100 million. So, and CM said it. His price has gone all the way up. So you're not getting him for cheap. So it's probably going to be Harry Kane or bust. I think for United, if we're talking about someone that's going to come in and do something right now. You can also, if you're smart as a club, you go for a young striker. So they've been talking about, I forgot the guy's name, but I think he's Danish and he plays for Atalanta. Young striker, 20 years old. Ooh, I seen the triple.
Hey, Clay Thompson knocking down a free.
Going on an 8-0 run. And they actually lead 36 to 35. Timeout Lakers.
Let me see. Is it this Rasmus Højlund guy?
Yeah. There's been a lot of talk about him. They say, he's a United fan and all of this type of stuff. They've been talking all that stuff about. But yeah, like it's gonna be interesting. Yeah, so if you're smart, you go Harry Kane and bring him in as well as a understudy, and there you go, striker situation kind of resolved. Because we kind of needed two anyway, because of the situation. You know what I'm saying? So it makes sense. You need a midfielder. You need a centre back because if Harry's going, let's say, Bailly also gone, you need and Tuanzebe. That's 3 centre backs gone out of your squad. You're gonna need one at least to come in there, fill a void, provide some extra competition, all that type of stuff. I can't give names though. I don't, brother. Because I could hardly know. Like, and then also you need a backup goalkeeper because the hair situation isn't. You know what I'm saying? Like that situation is not resolved in any way. Like it's May. No contract on the table, it looks like. But I'm sure they're going to offer one and he's going to accept. So you need a backup keeper that's actually going to challenge him next year. But, is what it is. I'm not saying, I say the same. Way too many bad Arsenal fans always want sacking. Bro, when you got a good coach. And I always said Ten Hag, damn, United got an awesome coach. Chris says he sees Liverpool winning all their games. Who they got left in their fixtures, Liverpool, actually? Because I don't know.
All right, cool. So, Liverpool, let's see. So they have Brentford, Leicester, Villa, and Southampton.
Yeah, I don't think they win all those games, though. I don't think they win all of them. They may win 1 or 2, but I don't think they'll win all of them, though. But we'll see. I mean, so wait. Liverpool are like 4 points behind United after today's result, I believe. So, yeah, 3 wins do it. 3 wins do it for United, I think. I guess you're going for Arsenal on Sunday. Maybe help ahead of Newcastle. I think Newcastle, they're going to secure 3rd place regardless, though. I don't think we secure 3rd. I think we're only fighting for 4th. So
yeah.
So even if you beat Newcastle, it's good that you beat them, but it's good for you, but not maybe for us. We need to win our games, to be honest with you. Like, and anyway, that's going to be a tough game for Arsenal still because Newcastle away is always tough. But with the way they've been playing, it's even worse now. We need a centre back partner for Casemiro and a striker to do something. Yeah, that Chris at a base level, yeah, that's basically what we need. I think, yeah, you're right. Those three for sure. But if we had the situation like on point with ownership, I'd say 6 players come in straight away. That first team gets revamped completely, type of thing. But it is what it is. Justin's got big up vibes. Justin's got a plan for me. The young 2023. You keep pushing this, bro. You keep pushing this, bro. Like, and I'm telling you, the judge is strong in you, fam. Because that thing is I don't think it's ever happening. Yeah, Austin Reeves with the shot there. Ooh, Vanderbilt. No, he stepped out of bounds. But yeah, big up to vibes as always. Big up to vibes. Casado and Kane, we winning. Bro, that's your whole budget gone. That's your whole budget gone. You can't get both of them. There's your budget gone right there. Haaland from Alibaba. I know the one. So like, I'm worried about this team. Big up to Manj in the building.
Why you not doing your Man United talk, bro? Like, this is our getaway. This is me rolling in CM getaway.
Chino, fix your mic, bro, because you're sounding bare muffled, bro.
Muffles.
Yeah, it's like it's mad quiet, bro. We'll wait for him to come back. Yeah, vibes. I'm with you on this one. We just need 3 wins. 3 wins gives us top 4. Like, how we get them, I don't know, but we just need the 3 wins. Big up Drizzy saying I have to decide to take my forfeit to support Manchester United. I'm now supporting Uriah Red Diamonds.
Are we back?
Oh, nah, it's still quiet.
Yeah, he's gone again. I don't see us winning at West Ham. You never know. My brother, did you see the ball progression from Fred? Qatar might have to kidnap Frankie. I saw that play though, man. Bro, it was wow. Kevon Looney with the layup.
The one wait, when he sliced it and it went up for throwing.
Bro, and that's Fred in a nutshell for you though.
Yeah.
Good game here, 10 bad games there, bro. 10 good games here. It's weird, man.
Yeah.
It's so weird. Nah, Chris said, thank you guys. I needed this therapy talk for real. Bro, relax. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Honestly.
All in due time, fam. All in due time.
Trust me, like, we're not far off, like, being a team that is competitive again. We have the right manager in place. It's literally a personnel situation. It's literally personnel. He hasn't been able to implement how he wants to play because of the personnel and the style in which they play. Once he gets the players that actually plays the style in which he wants to play, he'll be able to implement a lot faster. You'll be able to see the difference. It was nearly a turnover there. LeBron, long free.
Whoa! Banks it in!
Wow.
Sheesh. With the shot clock winding down. Yo.
Falling over. Just banks it.
3 of 5 from downtown now for LBJ.
Ooh.
What a game he's having so far.
I'll show this on the replay again. Look at this. Falling over.
Did he call bank? LeBron already with 19 points in the game.
He stares down the crowd as well. Let's bring Chino back in. Chino.
No.
It's still quiet, bro.
Bro, I don't know, man. You might need to turn up your shit, bro.
Nah, it's you, bro. Honestly, it's you. Bro, put your phone in rice, fam. $40 a piece.
Hey,
game.
Man. LeBron thought about the 3 again, knocked away from it. It's Reeves. Screened by AD now. Moody. Can't receive it.
Can't save it either.
Yo.
I've worked it out. Messi back to Barca. They'll have to sell 21. We will be balling next season. Messi's not going to Barca. Them people there, like, do you know how many players they got to sell?
It's crazy.
If they want him, like I've seen the rumors of Rafinha to Newcastle. Raw, nah, AD's wild, bruv. I seen him just do a clothesline on Moses Moody. What? Nah.
Ooh. Bam.
Yo, I'm glad he's okay, fam, because that could have been something else. Sidestep.
It's Poole.
Miss.
Misses.
And here's LeBron. Freight train. Reese, corner. Miss.
Hasn't been hitting early in this game, Austin Reeves.
Jordan
It's the
Poole,
pace game again. With the reverse.
D'Lo. Ooh, the crossover. Ooh, hey, no, D'Lo is cooking right now, bro. Nah. Oh my days, fam. Man hit him with the crossover. Moses Moody in like no man's land, fam. Ooh.
Wiggins for 3.
The free ball. I'm telling you, this game is flowing so nicely right now.
Yeah. Just the pace that both teams are playing with is hardly any foul calls. Just elite shot making.
That's it. Bro, if we lose to West Ham, we ain't getting top 4. Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. Like, to be honest with you, can't have 2 losses in a row, man. Ooh,
Klay Thompson in rhythm from downtown.
This might be the biggest lead of the game for the Warriors so far.
Klay having himself a good start to the game as well. D'Lo draws the foul.
It's not 3. Man. I don't think it's 3. He goes to the line for 2.
Yeah. Okay, inbound.
Nah, Drizzy, you're violating with this comment, fam.
Hey, expect Jordan Poole to go off late in the game, fam.
Trust me. Saudi Pro League about to get Messi. That's probably a more realistic move for Messi. Ooh, Hachimura for 3 in the corner. Davis is alternating his bad game, good games again. I don't know if it's him necessarily, but more to what CM was talking.
Oh, that's a goaltend.
Goaltend. But yeah, it's more to what CM was saying earlier. That they are, they're doing drop coverage on AD, and then making him and forcing him out of the paint when it comes to defending, and also forcing him to take shots when he should be attacking the rim. If Mose was a real father, he'd let us win the game. Bro, it's too funny. Hey, you might keep talking about this, bro. Zaha's come out on numerous occasions and said that never happened, bro. Nah, you lot are violated. I needed that talk because I was thinking about Poch, but you guys helped me feel better. In Ten Hag we trust. Yeah, that Poch thing is gone, man. I mean, I don't know what he's gonna do at Chelsea. I can't really say right now because because a lot of the situations are out of his hands. He's not going to be able to build. Ooh, Hachimura. Nah, they are cooking from the 3-point line. I don't know
Yo,
how many have they scored from free, the Lakers.
they're 8 of 16 now.
Ooh, 50%.
50%.
Jeez. That's how they're staying in this game right now. It's crazy.
Hey. Here's AD. Nice mid-range look. Can't get it to go. Draymond with the hand up.
Here's Wiggins.
Here's Wiggins for 3. Misses. Oh, Clay with a layup. Draymond Green just tipping the ball to him. And his Dino on the other end. Misses. Schroeder gets the rebound. Bouncing all the way out to him. Outside of the 3-point line.
Floater.
Drives. Float game. AD.
Finally. In the paint. To be able to score there. Yeah, they had to hit the timeout. The Warriors. They had to. Because after, it's such a large lead.
Mm-hmm.
Or not large lead. 6 points. They can't allow this to continue. They will try and do something.
1, 2, 3, mic check.
You're back.
Gino.
You're back.
Man, the wife just called too. She was like, "You sound muffled, like you're underwater." Bye. She hung up on me.
You were trying to play us, fam. It's you, fam.
I know, bro. Wait, it happened before, bro. I think my case, because I'm a guy, I don't take my phone out of case, bro. I'll be having like my phone until it's time for an upgrade. And my wife be like, "Your phone look like you ain't even scratched it." So my phone be in the case.
Oh, they took him.
Chino.
Leave Chino alone.
Yo, big up, Manj. But yeah, we're back tomorrow as well. 2 games. 2 games. It's game 3, Celtics and Sixers, and then game 3 between the Suns and Denver. Should be interesting to see what happens in both of those games.
I'm looking forward to that Suns Denver game, man.
Yeah. Yeah, let's see how Denver perform on the road, because they've been talking about a sweep. Will they sweep? Can they sweep? I don't know. We'll wait and see.
There's a strong possibility, but like you said, bro, who knows? Who knows, man? Oh, fam. This LeBron James is a different level. I think, what was this, 2018?
Yeah.
I think, I remember the jerseys, fam. This guy, it might have been one of his best carry jobs of all time.
Trust me. Like, because even in his early years, he was carrying as a teenager, and early in his early 20s, he was carrying that Cleveland team. For him to come back and do the same thing again is wild. Years later, wild.
The one where he got to the final against the Spurs, I think it was. That was crazy, fam. I always found it funny though when, I think it was before he was drafted, and they had the interview with the Cleveland team. It was like, there was that brother who was like, hey, he's gonna have to ride our coattails, fam. He's gonna have to join our wave. It's like, nah, fam.
Yeah, big man. It's kind of it's weird, isn't it, when people be doing it, like you don't know what's going on here. Like you're drafting the number 1 prospect in the country. The reason why he's in your team is because it's supposed to transform your whole organization. Literally, you are a losing organization before he came there. Like, so, big man, it's not about you anymore, innit? Like,
get to the back of the line, pal.
Just me, bro. This is LeBron here, like high school prospect, bro. Turned champion right now. So, like, boy, hey, let's see. 7 points for Steph, but 7 assists though. Most in a half in the playoffs this year.
Hey. Shout out to Steph, man. He's finding other ways to set up his teammates. We've seen Andrew Wiggins make a few shots early on in the game. Klay Thompson being efficient in this first half as well, which is a welcome sight for the Golden State Warriors, shooting 5 of 8 from the field and 3 of 4 from downtown.
There's Draymond to Klay for 3, knocks it down.
Oh,
That's great movement from Klay off the ball to receive the ball from Draymond. 16 points for Klay, which I think was his total in the whole of the game in game 1. So he's already got that in a half.
is AD facing up Draymond Green.
Ooh.
Very aggressive defense turnover. Here's Wiggins in transition. Up against James, bumps him.
Ooh,
offensive foul. Now Wiggins is second. Oh yeah.
He did very well to get into his position, adjust his feet quickly.
It's interesting because LeBron was kind of side on.
Side on, yeah.
The way he was stepped.
They're side on. Are they going to review this though? He said he wants to
he's challenged.
He said he wants to challenge. I think they're gonna. I think they could overturn this, you know. As the way it's looking, LeBron's moving with the shoulder into the chest.
It's an interesting one.
Yo, Splash Brothers Klay was different though. Wait, which one was it? I forgot what year it was. Yeah, but I think he scored, what was it, 9 threes in the final quarter against the Kings. I don't remember what year it was. Like it's like a record. It was a record.
Let me see. Klay.
I think it was. I don't know if it was 9. Is it 8 or 9 threes in the final quarter?
Let me see. Okay, so let's see. He scored. Was it the 37 points in a quarter one?
Yeah, it was that one. I think he scored 37 in the final quarter of the game against the Kings. Wow.
So yeah, 2015, fam. 2015.
Different.
That is wild, fam.
Bro, every time he would just pull up and he would score. It was crazy. I think LeBron's taken the 3rd most charges in the NBA this season. Oh yeah, overturned.
Oh damn. And they were given a technical foul.
Oh wow.
One of the coaches, Phil Handy. So now Golden State up by 8 with 2:51 remaining in the second, and they get possession of the ball. Or was it Lakers? Yeah, Wiggins will be shooting free throws. And then the Lakers possession.
Guess the first. And the second lead is now up to 10. 2:50 to go in the half.
D'Lo tries to draw the foul and does on Curry. So now that's Steph Curry's third personal.
Let's have a look at this.
Yep, just sweeps through the left hand. You can see it's touching him, and then he's just leaving it dangling in the air. D'Lo uses it.
Yeah, Steph's gonna take a seat now.
That'll be the end of his first half.
Four to shoot. Davis.
AD.
Mid-range. Can't
Gotta
get
make those mid-range. A lot of them have just been short. He can make those. Clay in transition. For three! We got the Klay Thompson game tonight. Another triple. His fifth of the game.
He's back in it. 19 points. 14 in the quarter. Here's Hachimura. Ball fake. Goes to the rim.
Oh, Schroeder was on the 3-point line wide open. Here come the Warriors again.
He should have taken the shot. Here's Clay again. Ooh, short.
Misses.
And now LeBron in transition.
Bro, I thought it was halftime.
Nah, not yet, bro.
Nah. Oh, nice move by James for the layup.
We still got 1:30 to go in the second.
Bro, how much LeBron have? I was on the phone talking. Oh, 63.50 on my screen. Hachimura, yeah, this is what I was gonna say to you, man, before my phone went out. I'm pissed. Cause you remember rolling game one, when I did the Hachimura part. Remember when I did the Hachimura, Clay be taking some sus shots, you know. Remember rolling, and I was like, man, Hachimura, 11 points, he would get that. Darvin, give him like 3 minutes, bro.
Yeah.
And now look how much minutes he's playing him now, bro. Like,
It's
this is why I can't with the playoffs, bro. It's just too much
too many
adjustments, man.
Trust me, because like they didn't give Hachimura many minutes, but then it's like the game plan has changed from Darvinham, where they're not, because I think he's anticipated Davis was gonna be covered in the paint, and they were gonna make him make mid-range shots. So they decided, let's go with the shooters. So Hachimura is definitely spent a lot more time. You're gonna see some more minutes for Malik Beasley and Troy Brown Jr. for sure throughout the rest of this game. But LeBron's been kind of leading away from the 3-point line, to be fair. So
oh wow, backcourt violation by DiVincenzo.
Yeah, bro, like having him and Jordan Poole off the bench is cook.
Yo, that's wild. That's like Julius Randle, bro, stepping over the line on the inbound violation. It was very clumsy. It was clumsy by him as well, bro. Mid-range, short for D'Lo. Out of bounds. Golden State. Jordan Poole into Draymond. Can't get that to go. Kevon Looney fighting with Jarrett Vanderbilt.
Wow. Dennis Schroeder coming away with it now as Looney was fighting. James again misses. AD. Oh. Wow. AD now is third personal on a loose ball foul. Steph Curry 10 seconds on the clock. Draymond Green to the rim again for the slam. Again, too easy. 6.9 to go in the first half. Here's Schroeder. Can the Lakers get some points on the board? Fouled. And he'll shoot two.
Okay, Roland, CM. All the jokes aside, though. Hi, baby. Hold on, I'll tell you man later.
Schroeder to take these free throws at the end of this half.
Swish is the first. Looney coming in potentially for that offensive board. See if they can create another bucket with 2 seconds left.
But yeah, so all the fun and jokes aside, I do think if we do sign that clown, it's a place where we can maximize the little talent he do have and actually get him to knuckle down and just play basketball.
I mean, yeah, that's what I'm saying. It sounds like I'm joking, but I'm being serious though. He kind of fits into the culture that you're going and got. Hey, LeBron and Gary
GP,
Payton
fam.
what happened there, fam?
I
just seen him exchange one quick word, fam.
Man, the Warriors did a superb job in that second quarter of making their shots. Klay Thompson in particular, leading scorer in that third, I think, for Golden State. But in general, Draymond Green making the most out of the opportunities he had to get to the rim. Steph Curry's playmaking, 8 assists in the first half. We spoke about Klay. Andrew Wiggins able to make a couple shots. Needs to be a little better in that second half because he's 2 for 7 from the field. And then they have their bench production from the likes of Kevin Looney, Jordan Poole, DiVincenzo, Moses Moody even knocking down a triple.
Yeah.
I think the biggest...
Sorry, what you was going to say?
Now, the biggest thing for the Lakers is how are you going to get AD into this game? Because LeBron's given you 21 in this first half, 3 triples. Hachimura's given you 14 off the bench already. AD's only got 4 points. He's 2 of 7. He's been limited to those mid-range J's, and Draymond Green's had a hand up,
but
contested them well.
Was coming, though. We know this was coming. And then he's going to have a great game 3. We know this was coming. That's ridiculous.
There was a lot of debate today on whether Joel Embiid should have started the game last night against the Celtics. What do you think about that? Like, was it worthwhile for them to have given him an opportunity to shake off the rust and also to play with the knee brace as well, just so that he can get a feel of it before game 3?
I was kind of half and half on it because I think it does help kind of get enough of that because he's had a lot of time off since the first round up until this point. So maybe it does help. And you look at the minutes he played. He only played 26 minutes in the game. So it's not like he played a high amount of minutes and put a lot of stress on the knee. So maybe it does benefit him going down because anyway, I think he came up with a comment saying usually if the injury he has, you're out for 4 to 6 weeks. So he's probably going to need to get back into some sort of game shape and game rhythm in order to know his limitations, what he can do, what he can't do. We're gonna probably see a different side to Joel Embiid's game where he's a bit more conservative on the offensive end, trying to draw those fouls as he usually does, but even more so now, rather than trying to be physical and in the post areas. I know a lot of people complain about it, but we might be seeing a lot more of it if he has the opportunity to. We'll see a bit more playmaking, just him trying to create for his teammates. But I think overall, we'll look at the loss and you can say maybe not, but I think it could go a long way for him and his teammates if he's able to get back into game shape, especially for the next one. Gonna be interesting to see. I think they're playing tomorrow, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. So it should be interesting. I mean, I think the thing that kind of is highlighted is obviously the Celtics were going to play with urgency after because they didn't want to go two down in the series.
Yeah.
So it was kind of expected that they were going to win the game because they just weren't. And so having the opportunity to see MB back on the court, I don't think he's going to play the full game tomorrow either. He'll still have a large part to play within it, but I don't think he plays the full game. Um, James Harden's contribution, kind of dwindled a lot. I think most of it was because his shots wouldn't go. I think he was like 2 for 9 or something like that across the game itself. So, you know, for the most part, he didn't have a great game. I don't know if it's necessarily because of Joel Embiid's kind of input. I feel like if they're both in the team together, they'll win a lot of games. So it's kind of overstated that that's the case, but it's going to be interesting to see how they both fare in game 3, especially home game. Crowd is up, newly crowned MVP as well. It should be interesting to see what happens, to be honest with you.
It's crazy, fam. Mark Jackson Burner said AD's either Wilt Chamberlain or Bismack Biyombo. There's zero in between, with all due respect. Warriors up big points in the paint, 30-18.
Yeah, that's a huge turnaround from game 1. As I mentioned before, Lakers scored 54 points in the paint in that first game. So Warriors are definitely dominating in that area without Kevon Looney. To be fair, Draymond's definitely taking advantage of that opportunity. It's been a very high scoring half, to be honest with you. So we expect more of the same. Can Clay continue his hot streak heading into this second half? Let's see. The Lakers are going to have to keep up, and I think they're going to have to try and score a lot more points in the paint. Darvin Ham's going to have to make an adjustment here to try and see how he can involve AD so he can kind of take over in the second half. Because I even though I feel like LeBron's still going to be able to score at the same level, it might not be enough for the Lakers to be able to take a 2-0 lead in the series.
Mm-hmm.
De'Aaron Fox had a lot of clutch moments.
Man.
Jamal Murray needs a big performance in Game 3, because I think he scored 6 points in the game.
Wow.
6 points. He had a bad shooting night. Jokic had to take over. Like he had to do it all by himself basically to get that win.
And that's crazy because yeah, I mean Phoenix, they needed to take advantage of that because I think in that game you mentioned Jamal Murray, but Michael Porter Jr. didn't have a good game either. He was 2 for 7.
Yeah, it wasn't a
Man.
great. It wasn't a great shooting night for either of them. Jokic had to take over on both ends of the floor, which was kind of wild as well. And yeah, like they lost CP3 as well, the Suns, so that's even tough as well. And he's gonna be out for at least a week, so definitely
Yeah.
games 3 to 5, potentially 5, potentially 5. We don't know if it's gonna even get to 5, but we'll see. Saturday, we've got Game 3 Knicks Heat, and then Game 4. Game 3 of this series as well. And then Sunday is Game 4 of the Celtics and the Sixers, and Game 4 of the Suns and the Nuggets series as well. Then Monday is Game 4 for the Knicks and the Heat, and Warriors and Lakers. And then from Tuesday, definitely will be a game 5 between the Sixers and the Celtics. So that game definitely will happen. But we don't know if by that time we'll need a game 5 between between the Suns and the Nuggets. It really depends on what happens tomorrow night. Klay Thompson smells like an ashtray. He doesn't shower, he just uses links. Drizzy's already given up. He said, "We've lost this game. See you in Los Angeles." Down by 11. And we're about to begin the third quarter now.
You never know, Drizzy.
Let's see.
But they're gonna need their big hitters to step up. And there's one big hit in particular that we always talk about. You never know what we're gonna get from him tonight. It's it's a good thing Chino didn't put him on the parlay.
Trust me.
Who, AD?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he is. He.
But wait, what did you go?
Yeah.
Over or under?
Over. He is. He tricked me. I should have put Braun. Braun with a hit.
Man.
AD tricked me, bro.
He tricked all of us, fam.
Yes. Jeez. 4 points, 5 rebounds. Game 1. 30 points, 23 rebounds. Draymond.
It's Green, lobbed up. Poor lob, but he gets it back, blocked by AD.
Wake up. This is what you need. Second half. This is you. It's yours now.
Here's LeBron. Takes the free. Top of the key. Misses. Short. Oh, Curry. And that might be an offensive foul.
By Jermichael Green.
By Jermichael.
Yeah, AD needs to step it up big time if that parlay is going to be anywhere near D-Low with the mid-range.
Here's Green to the rim. Misses the layup. And fouled.
You know, Draymond is actually trash though for a guy that do a lot of talking. I know he did the energy and he's a smart IQ and the dribble handoff and all that, but Draymond is trash, you know. Like offensively, like he's rubbish. Remember when he used to shoot with that backpack on his back?
Austin Reeves back in. Sat out most of that second quarter in favor of Dennis Schroeder. His D-Low. Jared Vanderbilt gets that one to roll in. Another assist for D-Low.
His playmaking has been elite in this game. Those pocket passes off the pick and roll time and time again. On the money.
Ooh, that was nice from Steph. Jermichael Green misses the 3.
Yeah, he's been rubbish. Might as well just play Looney. Draymond missing free throws.
I mean, if he overcomes his illness, he's starting next game, fam.
Trust me. So far, the experiment has not been needed.
Here's Klay. Good defense by Reeves. Draymond sets the screen. Clay lets it
Ooh.
fly.
Knocks it down.
We're getting game 6 clear right now.
Yeah.
Bro, man had all
Yeah.
day. Bro, man had all day, bro, and still missed that three. Jamaica Green. You might know him in the past, man. I'm just watching in the past.
22
Yes,
points.
sir.
22 points for Clay Thompson tonight. Vanderbilt way off.
Clay hit the parlay.
Yeah, he's definitely hit that. Wiggins.
Wiggins.
He knocks it down. Oof. And the game has ran away from the Lakers. 74-60, 14-point lead for the Golden State Warriors.
Come on, Andrew. Show them why you're MVP. I'm lying. I said MVP. Show them why you were number one pick.
Number one pick.
I mean, he was the Summer League MVP. Who was in his draft? Who was in Wiggins' draft? Ooh,
Uh,
Curry, Wiggins, up top. Bang! Hey, we need to have a conversation about Mike Bremen, Kevin, the Kev, what's his name?
Oh, what, Kevin Harden.
Yeah, we need to have a conversation, man. We need to have because the bang is legendary, but
Yeah.
Mike Breen been giving bums the bang lately, so
ooh.
I ain't really feeling the bang too much. But
Hey.
what Arlen do again? CM
Yeah,
what
fam. Kevin Harden has a lot of like different. Like I'm not sure if he has a specific catchphrase. He probably does, but he's
there's
very
one for the
versatile
three.
in a way. Yeah, like his wordplay is different.
That was an assist from
Like
Curry as well.
yeah, like he's had the random cowboy fam. He's had quite a few of them still, fam. Pause.
There's one he do when you from three, man. It's like similar to the bang.
Oh,
Mm.
Clay again.
Clay,
Yeah, timeout Lakers.
cool
They
him down. Timeout, LA.
cool,
Hey,
cool.
64-82 with 7:46 remaining in the third.
Cool.
Ooh, Jamaica Green dunked that.
Yo, vibes. Whatever you said to Clay Thompson in the chat, he's bruv cooking right now.
Yeah. Nah, they said yo Chase Center is dead, bro. They said Chase Center is dead because all of
Damn.
them A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T Q R C L M. Wait, what? Hey, A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V R. Wait, what? Wait, what? A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P Q R S T U V W X Y. Yeah, they said Chase Center is dead because of the. It ain't like the Oracle, man. It ain't like Oracle Arena.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hmm. You see what Mike said about Clay?
Bruv.
The madman.
Debo.
What happened? Oh yeah, you man think Malik Beasley is getting traded?
because he messed up hand.
Yeah, how you forget the handshake, man?
That's funny.
Mm. They say he gone. He on Dylan Brooks plane to China.
Bro.
No, I do think Dylan Brooks stay in the league though.
Yeah, yeah, I think.
Yeah, for sure.
And everybody be joking around, but he's staying in the league, man.
I poke beers. No, that was funny though. I can't lie. That was funny because like he was doing all that and he ain't really did nothing in the games. Man said I poke beers. I don't respect nobody till they give me 40. The whole team ended up getting 40. Yeah. The whole team lost by 40, bro.
Bro.
Roland, what's your scratching? Your thoughts?
Yo, relax. Relax. But I get you out. I'll get you out of here, fam.
I'm just asking you, man. Oh, we got game 6 Clay in game 2. Yeah, he's done. He's using up all his
Yeah.
superpower to
Bro,
not go down to
bro,
He
bro.
have that in him though, Clay Thompson. D Lo though is getting in them pockets, hitting them mid range.
Yeah.
Throw the ball in, big man.
Oh, Vanderbilt misses the floater there, man. Easy. Draymond, Wiggins.
Oh, Curry with the reverse. They switch Vanderbilt down to Clay now. Curry about to let loose. Curry about to let loose now. Oh,
Yeah. This might be game over already because the Lakers, they ain't getting no stops at all.
Yeah, trust. The way this game is going right now.
Vanderbilt is trash, but AD is trasher though because AD they're forcing AD into they want him outside, but he's not going down on the block to post up. But that's Darvinham's fault because he's a trash coach too. Because you bring Achimura in and let him be on the perimeter on the offense, so AD can go down on the block and post up. You can't double him because now he can kick it to Achimura. You know what I'm saying? Darvingham can't coach, bro. Cause it's either way you're gonna get torched, bro. It's Stephen Clay. Like
Ooh, that was
you're
nice from Reeves.
you're not gonna just stop them, bro. Like Vanderbilt is not gonna just stop Stephen Clay, bro. Like what are you doing?
Jermichael Green knocks down the three from the corner. 19-point game.
This is a beatdown. It's that 3-point shooting you've been giving them, allowing them to take. There's been some great shot making in the game from Clay and Co, but you give Jermichael Green all the time in the world to set himself and knock down that triple. And that's happened quite a few times in the second half alone. And Golden State have surpassed the Lakers now in 3-point shooting. So our question at the end of the first half, they haven't been able to keep it up at all.
Jermichael Green scores a
See
layup.
what I say? What I say? Well, I know you might not ahead of me, but what happened? AD went to post up. Jamaica Green fouled him. I'm telling you, bro. It's easy basketball, bro. This Darvingham guy he's really a ham, bro. He's a turkey and ham sandwich, bro. Got to get rid of that nuthead, bro.
That's
He's
it.
trash.
Hey,
Bro,
He's trash,
I told
bro.
you, he's a motivational speaker. That's it. Austin
yeah,
Reeves,
fam.
Miss.
Bro, shout out to Mike Brown, man. Him and email only. I mean, that horny brother too, though. But Mike Brown is the only one doing it for the brothers, bro. Because these brothers getting the job and they're rubbish. They rubbish, man.
Hey.
They do not know what to do with the job.
How many fouls is that? Was that Steph or was that Draymond?
You see. Yeah, it was on Draymond, so his second personal.
Okay. LeBron out of the game.
No,
Hachimura in.
I lied earlier, about Steph. Like Steph is like he is hooping right now like magic. Them passes is
Yo,
mad.
some of those passes have been
It's,
crazy.
Roland, you think you can beat the Warriors when they're playing like this in the finals?
Nope.
But you
They're
see, I
shooting that.
told you, Mando. I told you, Mando. Steve Kerr is gonna run circles around Darvin. You want an apple? Okay, I'm gonna get you one.
Drizzy's agreeing with you, Chino, saying that the biggest problem is the Lakers don't defend the three, and you're right about Darvin Ham.
Bro, he's rubbish, bro. Guy can't coach. I told you, Mando, Roland, the other night before we end the stream when we was kind of doing a little preview of this game when we was ending the other stream. I said if he don't let LeBron be the coach, he's gonna get run into circles by Steve Kerr, bro. This guy is nothing to Steve Kerr. He's food, bro.
Mm.
This man is food, bro. Like, can't coach.
Yo, big up NN.
Big up and
Go enjoy your session, bro. Go and enjoy it. Pau Gasol. Lakers legend.
Jersey in the rafters now.
Yeah, for sure.
Man, Michael Green has 15 points tonight.
They said he's tied his career playoff high.
But you know what Jersey is saying in the chat? Jersey is saying they don't defend the three well because Darvin Ham is from Budenholzer school, bro, and Budenholzer give you the three. That's why Miami is a matchup nightmare for the Bucks.
Mm,
When our threes are falling, we're a matchup nightmare because if we're knocking down our threes, Budenholzer is giving it to them. Like that's what Darvin Ham does now. If you look at his coaching, he gives teams the three, let them shoot the three.
mm.
But if a team that can knock down 3-point shots is on, like you're gonna get hurt. Like
Yeah.
you're gonna get hurt. Yeah, he can't coach, man. I think the Lakers got the wrong guy. Definitely need to do some renegotiating on his contract. Send him home to Giannis. They say he loves Giannis and Giannis loves him, and they have a great relationship. And Giannis haven't been the same since he left, so send him home. Send him home to Daddy, so Daddy can freak him out.
Well,
Man, I can't believe they messed up my parlay. You know.
Um,
Yo, Jordan Poole has got 4 fouls, 6 points through 14 minutes.
Bozo.
How are the Lakers not grabbing boards here with Kevon Looney off the court?
it's
Draymond.
effort. It's all effort. look at Draymond Green. All game he's been coast to coast, pushing the pace of the game.
You just can't get that to go. It's Clay. Ooh. Here's Hachimura.
Wide open. Oh, offensive foul on Hachimura. Draymond Green takes it.
Why is Davis defending the perimeter there? Like, why is it him that has to double Steph with Reeves? And that's 11 assists for Steph, though. Mid-range for Steph, no. Hey, what's wrong with Draymond, bro? This guy's gonna get another T again.
Hey, he needs to chill out, fam.
And no, what was Draymond trying to do there? Because that.
Oh, he grabbed.
Okay, fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Seen it now.
Yeah, he might get handed a flagrant on that one. No word of a lie.
Because I didn't clock. I was like, what? Why is Draymond doing the splits right now, fam?
See, that's what Draymond be saying on his podcast, man. Everything y'all be blaming him, man. Like everything is his fault. Draymond ain't did nothing wrong, man. Y'all be trying to put Draymond in the wrong all the time. That's what your white boy in Boston did to Jimmy. Pulled his knee. Talking about painting picture ain't getting no minutes. I don't know why painting picture ain't getting no minutes. He should be out the league. He lucky it was only Jimmy knee pull. It should have been LeBron. He would have been out the league by now. Trash
Bro.
ass.
Bro, we need to talk about Cody Zeller, fam. Man, look like some science teacher with them goggles on, fam.
Oh, he is. He's a physics teacher.
Bro,
Trash.
trash. So trash. And he got drafted high as well. I swear he was a top 20 draft pick the year he was
Bro,
drafted.
bro? We got Eric Lewis and Tony Brothers. Oh yeah, the Lakers is about to lose, bro.
Bro, they gave her a common foul.
Oh, wow.
Who is this brother who behind the cameras behind him? Steve Javi. Steve Javi. Brother ain't be saying nothing.
You got the former NBA ref, fam. It's like those guys that come up on BT Sport, fam, speaking about the calls, fam. And then you got that guy on Sky Sports backing every refereeing decision from the weekend.
Bro. Steph
Mid-range, Steph.
Ooh. This game is over, bro. The way it's looking right now, it's looking over. I can't see the Lakers getting back into this one, you know.
Yeah. We saw that big, I think it was with that big run in the fourth quarter from the Warriors in game 1. Do the Lakers have that in them? I'm not too sure.
Yeah, he struggled. AD has struggled all game. And this is the thing. Tomorrow you're gonna hear the narrative. We told you he's not consistent. That's what you're gonna hear
Oh
all
well,
game.
Gary Payton Jr. ain't even getting no game time today.
Yeah, that's true. He ain't got no game time. He
Yeah, he
probably
got.
will. He probably will fourth though.
AD been getting
AD
those blocks
struggled.
tonight though.
AD struggled because he's playing like a big bitch. He ain't playing aggressive. That was a good block on Steph. But he ain't playing aggressive. Bro, why are these guys so soft, bro?
Ooh,
Ooh,
But they be talking about, oh, they wish they played in shock era. No, you don't. Like, no, you don't. Shaq was dunking on Ditembo Mutombo.
Clay. Clay's moving nuts, bro. How many has he scored from the? What is it? It's 8 from 11. Jeez,
He kind of missed that floater.
Clay got 28 now, man. It's not easy. Even though they
Ooh,
turn over the ball there. Yeah, Schroeder. Hachimura.
Hachimura miss. Clay, oof, too easy. Way too easy. Darvin Ham's not even. He's just gonna leave it. Let them do. Let them try to sort it out. Ooh,
Ooh, AD on the lob.
that's
Count it.
5. That's 5
yo, Devin Genjo is trash, you know. Who? 5 on pool.
on Poole. Yeah,
Yeah, I took his over too, bro. He's rubbish.
that's 5 on Poole. Crazy.
Yeah, just let him ride it out till he foul out Steve Kerr. Game's over, anyways. That's $5 wasted by me, man. But when the fun stop, keep going, kids.
I say keep going. Yo,
Don't give up.
Schroeder, Hachimura. Oh my.
See, I should have took Achimura. I don't know why I took Jordan Poole, and I know he's trash. How much points they say he was supposed to score? Think. Let me see. If it was like 20 and I took that, I'm a madman. 14. 14 points. That's why I took it. Nah, he's rubbish. Absolute rubbish. He's sitting. Clay Thompson in his Lakers jersey. So he's a Laker fan.
He was born in Los Angeles. Even DiVincenzo's getting in on the action.
Hey, it's game. It's
Yeah,
game, fam.
trust me. Blowout.
That's what I'm saying. Why did they fire Budenholzer if the season wasn't a failure? That's what their superstar told me.
Mm.
He said the season is not a failure. It's a stepping stone.
Oh, Steph from downtown contested.
Bruv,
It's over.
bruv, that is crazy.
Bro, He dribbled into two guys, fam. Just rose up for the free. LeBron misses. And that could have been on 4-point play as well. Now LeBron's getting teed up. Losing. The Lakers, since the start of the second half, have not been focused, have not been locked in on the defensive end, haven't been able to make their shots and create good enough looks to test Golden State. $106 now, 78 in favor of the home team, Golden State Warriors. Bro.
Ref look like he's scared of LeBron.
Trust me, bro. LeBron's on to him.
Is that a foul by Wiggins?
I think it was, though.
Oh, is it? What's the lead? 28 points.
Yeah.
About to get a 30 piece.
Could do real soon. It's Curry now, guarded by Schroeder. 10 seconds to go in the third quarter. What can they cook up?
Let me tell you, man, this was about to happen. Darvin, I'm about to make adjustment for this game. And then Steve Kerr is going to put a different team up. He about to put a different team, bro. He about to run circles in Darvin, man. I'm telling you. Jimmy's at the arena working out right. With Chris Brickley. I thought Chris Brickley was in New York. When did he get to Miami that fast? I swear he was in New York. I mean, that's just a quick flight, anyways.
You need that Chino Buckets training camp.
Chino Buckets.
Oh, look at Jimmy. How that ankle feeling? Look good, though. He's shooting them threes. About to have a big face coffee.
Challenging that call. The Lakers.
What call?
LeBron, in it. There was a foul called on LeBron. LeBron saying that he went over the top of Moses Moody. Did. There was no contact. Otherwise, the Warriors would be shooting free. Let's see what the review's saying. Call upheld. Wow.
Yes.
Ooh. LeBron's gone cold. 2 points in this third.
Sheesh.
Real Anthony Davis showed up today.
Bro.
I'm familiar with your game, fam.
Moves with the jam. 30-point lead. End of the third. This game is done. It's a blowout. With still a quarter to go. And I believe it's going to be 1-1. £30 for Clay, 8 from 11 from the field. He's taking a seat. I think he's just going to be rested throughout this fourth now.
Yeah. I think up by 30, it's a massive lead. Lakers ain't coming back from that. You might as well just sit both sets of your starters and bench players and go again for game 3.
Yeah. Because even LeBron, they might even sit LeBron for the rest of this game now because just no need.
AD, fam, he looks like he's gonna be chilling this fourth.
Bruv, he might as well. He's missed 44% of the Lakers games since 2020, so you don't even want to risk the injury. You need him ready for games 3 and 4 in LA. And we begin the fourth.
Tristan Thompson getting out there, man.
I was like, ain't no way he's out there, man.
Man, Lonnie Walker as well.
Surprised Lonnie Walker hasn't been given more minutes though across this playoff run, to be honest with you.
His athleticism, being able to make those momentum plays. They definitely could do with him down the line in the playoffs.
Yeah. Troy Brown Jr. short.
Troy Brown now back to Lonnie Walker, who's putting up for three, misses. And Tristan Thompson tips it out of bounds.
DiVincenzo, Draymond. He goes for the free throw. Ooh, Hachimura knocks down the mid-range jumper.
Probably up there with being one of their better players tonight. 21 points now. 8 of 14 from the field, and he's knocked down 4 triples, 4 rebounds to go with that.
No, it's ridiculous, man. Steph is ridiculous, man. He's ridiculous.
Look at that. Handoff. Troy Brown Jr. no, that's Malik Beasley. Who's just trying to fight over the screen. A little too overzealous on the contest. And just like that, it's an easy chance for a 4-point play.
Ridiculous. Wiggins is going to take a seat. Kuminga into the game now. $17 points and 12 assists for Steph Curry.
And he hasn't even had to have been aggressive in terms of scoring wise tonight. Other guys like Clay have had it going, but his playmaking has been crucial for the likes of JaMychal Green, knocking down his jumpers. Clay, of course, who's had a wonderful night tonight. And then there are many others. Draymond Green, they've connected a few times and getting some nice layups at the rim.
For sure.
They're like Tristan Thompson, fam.
The rack, fam.
They said He's got his first minutes and points of the season tonight.
It goes again.
And again. Steve Kerr's got to call the timeout, fam. He's like, yo, you know, trying to get them back in.
They're going to take a seat. See what they can do. What's happened to Austin Reeves? Because he's been non-existent in this game so far.
Yeah, I think in the first half he had some good looks, but just wasn't really able to find that rhythm. He's gonna have to be better at shot making because he's had good looks tonight. He's 3 of 11 from the field, 1 of 5 from 3. It's been a difficult one because he had such a good start in that Memphis series, and now he's kind of gone down. So you need to find other ways to impact the game, whether that's defensively, grabbing balls, playmaking, which he is capable of this season, getting that heightened role in terms of ball handling in that Lakers offense. So maybe now for him, it's about making those adjustments in the game. If your shots aren't going down, what else are you doing in order to be impactful and in order to help your team win?
Yeah. It's interesting to see how he's going to be able to make that change for himself in game 3.
Mm-hmm.
He's a starter in this team, so he needs to be able to contribute a lot more than what he already is. Yo.
Is a fool.
Yo. Them EDL men are going to be out in force, though.
Yo, fam. Defend the thing, fam. Defend. Yo,
that's hilarious, man. Nah. Oh, that's funny.
Man, only 1 free throw attempt tonight for AD. DiVincenzo misses the free.
Ooh, can't get the shot to go. Tristan Thompson there. Moody can't get her to go.
Look at that. Kaminga. Oh, nice pass.
Ooh, Moses Moody for 3. Lonnie Walker, mid-range, gets it to go. It's 27-point lead for the Golden State Warriors.
7:20 to go in the fourth now, just winding down the clock. Moody finding Kaminga, somebody who might himself look for a heightened role in these playoffs as it goes on. Nice tip there by GP2.
It was kind of surprising to see him go back to the Warriors though. After the trade deadline, spent a lot of the season injured, whilst on the roster of the Portland Trailblazers. You know, was looking for for a better paying contract from the Warriors after the championship season. They weren't able to allow it. And he moves on to Portland, and we're thinking, oh, okay, he also gets a chance to be a starter, gets the injury, a bit disappointing for him, and then all of a sudden he ends up back at the Golden State Warriors, which is interesting.
Yeah, I like him here on this roster, man. The energy he provides. He's not always gonna play high minutes, but when he is on the floor, he's always impactful. Whether it's defending, knocking down a shot, getting a momentum play, a highlight play on with the dunking ability, like he gets right there, the high flying ability. He's a very valuable guy in this league. Another one that I've been very impressed with is Bruce Brown over in Denver now. I mean, the role and responsibility that he has over there to defend, but also be able to get buckets on the other end. He's developed a lot more in terms of putting that ball on the floor and creating his own shot too.
Yeah. It's Rob Pelinka.
Man's looking perplexed, fam. Man's confused. Man. Where's one Toscano Anderson now, fam?
Yeah, where did he go? Because they say he's no longer with the team.
Let me see. Oh, he's at Utah now, fam.
Bro,
that's crazy.
I didn't even know that he went to Utah. I thought he was still part of the Lakers. Six minutes to go in this fourth. His busy sidestep. Ooh, blocked.
Oh, they get him back.
Oh, Beasley redeeming himself there. His lamb deflected out of bounds. Moody, DiVincenzo. Kaminga for 3, knocks it down. A 31-point lead. This is an absolute blowout. Foul on Tristan Thompson by DiVincenzo.
Damn.
That was wild.
Hey. Makes the second Tristan Thompson from the line. Kaminga now posting up. Out of bounds. Warriors retain possession.
GP2 there, just following up. Oh, Lonnie Walker hitting the free ball. Lonnie Walker can't get the free ball to go. Timeout. Lakers.
Steph's having fun on the bench. Darvin Hammer's just trying to encourage that unit out there. Saying, yo, man, this could lead to opportunities down the line. You never know.
Yeah.
Especially for some of those young guys, it can be a little disheartening. Especially if you're in the position of the likes of Lonnie Walker, who, like, they were just talking about it on commentary. He started a lot of those games early in the season for the Lakers.
Yeah.
He was contributing at a higher level in some of them. And then he goes from that to DMPs at times in the playoffs. So
yeah,
it's difficult. It's difficult. But this has been it's always a good opportunity. Obviously, not great to be in a losing position, but it's always a great opportunity to see what your backup guys lower in the rotation have in them.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Hey, bro, I'll be back in like 2 seconds.
Say no more. People, I want to pick up everybody who has been here over the course of this stream. It's almost coming to the end now. We got 3:44 remaining in the game. Just a timeout called by Golden State, 127-98 in favor of the home team defending champs Golden State Warriors. And they will be tying the series going into game 3. It's going to be an interesting one once again. But be sure to drop a like and subscribe to Pros Only Sports and CM22. We're co-streaming as many playoff games as we can. Share to your friends and frenemies as well. Big up to man like Chino, who has been here. Big up to Roland. Big up to everybody in the chat for the support once again. Looking at some of those key contributions for Golden State. Klay Thompson with his 30-piece. Wonderful vintage Klay performance. Curry with 20 points. 12 assists tonight and 4 rebounds. 15 from JaMychal Green coming in for Kevon Looney in the starting lineup. 11 from Draymond, being able to get some good looks at the rim and play make too. 9 assists, 11 rebounds for him. 11 for Andrew Wiggins. Not his best offensive display, but still contributing to a team effort. And LA, 23 from LeBron. He had 21 in the first half. That just goes to show how the second half has gone for the Lakers overall. 7 rebounds, 3 assists. AD only has 11 points on 11 shot attempts. 7 rebounds, 4 assists for him, and still on 3 blocks. Still contributing defensively. 10 points for D'Angelo Russell. He's had some fun in the mid-range area. But other than that, he plays 28 minutes. He's out of the game because it was pretty much over by the time it was the end of the third quarter. So what's the need? Rui Hachimura had a good game himself, knocking down 4 triples for 21 points, 8 of 14 from the field. But once again, not able to stop the Warriors on the defensive end, and that's a collective effort. I just don't think the overall effort from the LA side was good enough in order to compete with this Warriors team at home in great form. Tristan Thompson now. Warriors missed their opportunities to score out of the timeout. Lonnie Walker, mid-range, pull up, misses. Just short that time. Now DiVincenzo gives it to Jonathan Kuminga. Moses Moody on the wing, misses his 3. Rebound, Max Christie. Thompson inside, jump hook, misses again. Just not able to get that one to go. Is Christie in the corner. Misses the triple rebound. Gary Payton the second. Now Moody driving, kicking. DiVincenzo just saves it. Kuminga inside with a Euro. Misses the floater. Golden State still have the ball.
Your vibes are moving mad. Go to sleep, fam.
Fam,
It's late,
hey.
it's late, bro. Man is trying to do these accusations at 4:30 in the morning, fam.
Bro, what you went to eat, bro?
Nah, I didn't go to eat. It's late, bro.
What?
Nah, I didn't eat nothing, bro. I'm done for tonight, bro. Had my dinner at 11, bro. Right, 12 assists for Steph, most in the playoffs since 2014. Mad. This game's been over.
And from the end of the third, it was 9-9, man.
Done. Tristan Thompson missing both of those free throws.
Harrison with the steal now. Lakers looking to score. 1:25 remaining on the fourth. Screen by Tristan Thompson. Walker kicks it out to Christie. Thought about the free. Drives inside. Kicks it out. Lonnie.
Floater.
Floating it.
In.
Up and in. Still down 27. But at least they got to 100 points.
Yeah, trust me. We're into the final minute now. Beasley miss. Kuminga rebound.
Lakers fuck around and find out tonight. Nah, I blame the Celtics fan, man. Eric Lewis, the ref. That's the ref when LeBron did that thing in that game.
Yeah. And Pat Bev took the camera from the cameraman and was like,
Were we watching that one?
Nah, we weren't, bro. We weren't watching that one. Like, I think we was like all in the chat, like watching the game.
Yeah.
And we were just like, yo, what's going on here? And that's it.
Well.
That's it. Golden State win 127 to 100. It is one apiece in the series. Game 3, I believe Sunday night. It could be very interesting.
Yeah.
See what? Wait, no, Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday morning. I believe, yeah, Sunday morning. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens between these two sides. Big up to everybody who's been in the chat from the beginning. Man Like Vibes, NN, Moss, Manj, FT9, Drizzy, who else?
Chris as well.
Chris. Who
Let's
else is in here? Yeah, I think
that's everybody.
I think that's everybody.
Yes,
but big up to everybody that's been in the chat from the beginning. Big up to Chino as always. Man, we're doing this co-stream on Pros Only Sports and CM22. So make sure you're hitting the like button on both videos. Subscribe to both channels if you're new. Hit the notification bell. It's time for bed for us over here in the UK because it's late. Need a good one. We're back tomorrow, people. We out.
Sir.
Peace.
Time to wake up, man.